All right. So one of the things that we said about DAC was that it's flexible and only you can give access to people. Only you. So with mandatory, it's inflexible. Give me an example of something that may end up being a mandatory access control model. No, no, that's not it. That would be one way. It's basically it's locked down. This may sound familiar to us that work over the DoD. It's completely locked down. They practice the principle of least privilege. It's totally inflexible. Sounds like the Army Goldmaster to me, right? Where the you get a distribution of Windows 7, let's say, and you can't really do anything on it because it's completely locked down. And because of that, it's a mandatory access control. So it's controlled by the environment and whoever the system administrator is in the environment. So that can also be subsequently a a database or a SharePoint site, or it doesn't have to be just an operating system. It's just something where you don't have any say into the privileges because you're not an administrator. That would be the mandatory access control. So all access capabilities are predefined, usually by the system, and administrators must make any changes that need to be made to any rights or permissions that are on the system. Usually it helps to enforce a rigid model of security is typically the way you'll hear it. The mandatory access control model is typically used in environments that have a more of a leaning towards which of the three in the CIA triad. Mandatory access control, which of the three in the CIA triad? Confidentiality, integrity, or availability? No. So we just talked about the paradigm. You lock it down completely to try to keep things confidential. So usually in an FOUO or classified, secret, top secret, confidentiality is employed by the military or the DoD, and any types of classifications of the data in that environment would be deemed um, at a more sensitive level. So we're trying to keep it confidential. So keep that in mind whenever we're talking about mandatory access control, that it's completely inflexible. You have no say. You have to go to the system administrator to get privileges, whereas discretionary access control is flexible and you do have say in that.